Hello guys, welcome to my page. Here is Accurate ID once again. Today I am bringing good news to you. An important topic I want to dwell in is depression. So please stick around. This 2024, make sure you spend time on health posts. Yes, so it will benefit you and benefit the people around you. Spend time on health posts. Even read also for yourself. Any health topic you see, you can always go Google and get more information. We make short videos. We will not give you everything about it, but when you stay and read on your own, you will know more. Like anyone you don't understand, you can always come up to the comment section and drop your question, which will be answered later. This year, no pressure. Do not admit pressure this year, because I don't want you to be depressed. Guys, I want all of us to be fine. And if peradventure it happens, you can always see a doctor and get treatment. So what is depression? Depression is mental health condition that is characterized by extreme sadness. It also affects the way someone thinks, sleep, and acts. Then, what are the signs that you use and know that a particular person is being depressed? Is loss of interest on the things you like doing before, like your hobbies. You find yourself not doing them again. You lose interest in life. What is in this life? There's nothing in this life. Difficulty with thinking. Yes, you find it very difficult to think. Difficulty with memory. It also affects eating. Someone that is depressed either eats too much or eats very little. That is not even enough for the individual. It also affects sleep. The person either sleeps too much or sleeps very little, while some cannot even sleep until they get drugs. So other signs and symptoms of depression includes sexual dysfunction, loss of libido. The person doesn't have interest. Sometimes even if he does the thing, he's just doing it for doing sake. No interest. When you are normal and you are doing this thing, you will feel it. So when you are depressed, you don't even have feelings. I don't know if you understand me. So make sure you don't allow anything weigh you down this 2024. Well, another sign is low energy. That's weakness, fatigue, always sluggish, low, and so on. Thoughts of self-harm. That one is always in severe depression. In the mild one, you can always manage and come out of it with some coping mechanism. But those severe one leads to hopelessness. There is nothing in this life. I feel like ending this life. Thoughts of suicide. I feel like ending my life. No one loves me. No one cares about me. I don't know what kind of life is this. That is it. Another sign is irritability. Any little thing, boom. We can react to things that bothers us. But when it is so much that any little thing, that high irritability is also a sign of depression. Difficulty concentrating and making decisions. Always very difficult. If there's any problem now, difficulty in making that decision is one of the signs. There are other numerous signs, but that's the few I can give to you now. You can always Google. So what are the causes of this depression? Stress and strain of life. That is why 2024, please cut your coat according to your size. Do not pressure yourself. For me, this year, no pressure. Yes, no pressure, both physically, mentally, maritally, work-wise, educationally, and otherwise. Men, no pressure. So please, do not pressure yourself, because one of the main causes of depression is stress and strain of life. For instance, postpartum stress, prepartum, during pregnancy and after pregnancy. Some women can be depressed because of the stress that is involved. Then loss of loved ones, separation from spouse, divorce, lack of support from family and friends, lack of support from husband or wife, and even trauma to the head. If you have an accident, or even you slip and fall and hit your head, it can affect you and result in depression. There are other causes like medical conditions like diabetes, hypertension, cancer, chronic diseases that can make your life so miserable. They can make you so unhappy that it throws you into depression, especially if you don't have good financial and physical support. Then side effects of medication. There are some medications that when you take, it can depress someone. Substance abuse, like taking of hard drugs and alcohol, and so on. There are a lot of causes, but as I earlier said, stress, avoid it though, is very important. Other cause could be genetic. If you have a first degree relative like father, mother, sister, it can also contribute. Brain chemistry, and so on. So for diagnosis of this condition, you must have 5 symptoms every day, nearly all day, for at least 2 weeks before you are diagnosed with depression. Not only sadness, other symptoms that I mentioned must be there, up to 5 of it. So how can you prevent this condition? Healthy sleep routine, quality sleep, meaning you don't sleep too much and sleep too less. You just manage your sleeping time, develop a healthy sleeping habits. Then healthy coping mechanism, like we have healthy and unhealthy coping mechanism. The unhealthy one is you taking alcohol and so on. Alcohol is a depressant, you avoid it. So you can meet your friends, sit out with people that you are comfortable with, people that like you, who they like you. You sit out with them. You can always tell them your problem. You can always air out your problem. Yes, as you air out, you might get help, which if you are helped out of that problem, for instance, now maybe you lost your job and you become depressed, nobody will know except you tell someone, oh, I lost my job and I'm getting depressed. Someone can say, oh, I will help you, gives you another job to start up life. Before you know, the depression is gone. So always express yourself. One of the ways to cope, express yourself, meet your loved ones, stay with them, share ideas, and so on. You have to eat healthy diets, avoid too much of carbohydrates, eat balanced diet, take more of fruits and vegetables. Then avoid alcohol, as I earlier said, because it is a depressant. It's going to worsen your condition. Then what are the treatments for this condition? We have therapies like psychotherapy, behavioral therapy. That one, the doctor will explain it to you, and like the therapy could be a kind of talking to you, encouraging you, to come out of it. Then we have medication for the severe ones. You are placed on antidepressants. So those drugs will prevent you from becoming depressed. They also have their side effects. So just like fluoxetine, they are good, but you take it with prescription and so on. Then both medication and therapy can be used. It all depends on the severity of the condition. Then there's what we also call brain stimulation therapy. It can also be used for the treatment. So depression accounts for over 40,000 cases of suicide in the US, and it is very important that we try as much as possible to come out of it and to also avoid it. So the statistic for Nigeria is low. It's not real. If we have proper statistics, you will see that it occurs more. So without treatments, it can lead to self-harm or death. So guys, please, as I earlier said, do not pressure yourself and go for treatment if you know that you are depressed and if the condition exceeds 2 weeks. Thank you for your time.